anytime you get a chance to get a major league pitcher, whether it be reliever or starter, on a non-roster deal, it's kind of hard to not want to bring him in. I mean, he's had a really strong career. He's held his stuff over a period of time. Really nice changeup. The ability to pitch a full inning. We're really excited to bring him in and get a look at it and see where it could go. He'll go right into the mix of that group competing for bullpen spots.
How challenging is it in spring, especially with relievers, when you have a big group of guys, maybe a couple open spots, just to evaluate?
It is very challenging. I think you can make some really bad mistakes by looking at ERAs, things like that. You know, for guys that have track records, it's a little bit easier because you can go back and think, okay, is this the same guy? You know, is his velocity down? Otero's a good example. The year he made the club, I think he had a 6 or 7 ERA. Every ground ball found its way through the infield, but we thought he actually pitched really well. And he made the club and been here for going on his 4th year. It is tough because guys throw at different times. You know, the guys that are pitching at the end of the game, they're facing number 99. We don't know who they are. You know, they might be coming out. They might be their biggest at bat of their life. You know, they're going to call home after that at bat and tell mom and dad they faced Tyler Clippard. It's hard. You know, you try to, who can pitch to a scouting report. You know, a lot of time guys that, you know, there's hitters in spring training, they want to go up and hit the first pitch they see. When the season starts, that's not necessarily the case.
Here's Terry Francona talking about his bullpen options. There you see what his reporting looks like. Cody Anderson, Tyler Clippard, Nick Goody, we forgot about him, Tyler Olson, Oliver Perez, Danny Salazar. That would be a nice touch if that happens.
Adam, paying him enough.
Yeah, Adam Simber, John Edwards, who Francona is high on. Brad Hand will be the closer, Dan Otero, and Neil Ramirez. There's some pretty good names in there. You don't know what it's going to be.
As I said, at least 1 or 2 of those guys is going to surprise us this year. With something. It happens with almost every bullpen around baseball. But, you know, you watch Francona's clips, and we are blessed in this town to have Terry Francona as the manager of the team.
So hard to believe it's his 7th year coming up.
Yeah, and he doesn't, you know, he was sick a few years ago, but now he looks like he's back to, you know, the colors in his face again and everything else. But we're lucky to have a manager like him in this town for as long as we have. You credit Antonetti there, because Antonetti and I guess Shapiro, even though Shapiro's moved on, because that friendship is what brought Terry Francona to Cleveland. He didn't have to come here. The Tigers, for one team, were looking at him strongly, but what a revelation. And here's the thing. When you listen and watch Terry Francona, you think old school, right?
You do, but not when you listen. Well, when you look at him, you think that, but not when you listen to what he says.
Right. When you initially hear him talk, you're thinking, or when you watch him, it's old school. But you're right. He is very much into the new school metrics and how to evaluate players.
A combination of them.
Yeah, you're right. He's not beholden to it, but he's definitely interweaving it. He's dovetailing the knowledge that's coming from his front office with his gut instincts about the game.
Not